Hi everyone, I'm here to share some of my experiences in spiritual awakening. That was in 2009. I got a book. I received a book as a gift, The Power of Now. I had never heard of the book before then, and then I had a look and I didn't understand it. Then I just put it down. And 2 months later, I picked it up again and still couldn't understand it. But somehow I felt something inside. I was drawn to the book, so I read the book again and again. Still couldn't understand really. And that year in July, the author of the book, Eckhart Tolle, started his online TV community. So I registered and Eckhart Tolle's TV teaching and the community forum helped me a lot in understanding the book. And just about 2 months later, 2 or 3 months later, I started to have some experiences related to spiritual awakening. It was felt in my body. Lots of energy came through and lots of pressure, and it got all my attention. And also there was a voice kept telling me, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. And then I still didn't know what I was, and the mind was not having those daily thoughts. So somehow I sensed that I may be the awareness which I learned from the power of now, but I didn't really know what awareness actually is. So I had that kind of experience for about 2 or 3 months, and then it faded away. Then I just continued on with my life, but that experience never completely left me. Then a few months later, I started to have that strong body energy reaction again, and this time it was about 2 or 3 more months, and this time my mind was even more quiet, and I was very drawn to the nature. I could walk along the seawall for like 4 or more hours a day, and just felt so peaceful. Everything was just so enjoyable. And then one day, before I went out for a walk, I went to contemplate around a flower on our balcony. My mind was very empty, and I had this like a childlike curiosity. I was just asking the simple question, what is stillness? What is this stillness? It is inside the flower, within the flower, outside the flower, around the flower, all over the place. How can that be possible? I didn't really know what I was expecting. I didn't really expect an answer or any answer. My mind was totally empty, but suddenly somehow the true answer, the actual answer in reality showed itself. And when that recognition happened, I knew immediately it was not the recognition by the mind. The mind would not be able to recognize it or acknowledge it or accept it, or it just couldn't imagine that. But it was so pure and simple, and it was just beyond any doubt. And I even felt time stopped. Then after this recognition, I just could never forget that. However, during the 6 years following that recognition experience, that recognition sometimes seems clear, sometimes seems obscured, but it can never be completely covered up again. And I had some more experiences, and my attention was drawn back to it completely, and the recognition got more and more clear, and stabilized in a way. And after 6 years, I wrote, an article was written through me, I would say, because it was not the me who I thought I was wrote it.